Hello everybody, welcome. Good morning, it is Saturday morning here. I'm gonna pull this back a little bit so you can see a bit more. All right, we are here for 20 minutes of a lower body circuit. So what that means is we're gonna do 55 seconds lower body exercise, 30 seconds cardio. I'm gonna do my reformer. She shows up often in these videos for my cardio. You can do whatever you need. For your equipment, if you have a heavier set of weights, we're not going to use like upper body, but we're going to use them to get more resistance for the lower body. If you have a band, I want you to grab that as well. If you don't have either, that's totally fine. You're still going to get a workout. Okay, sip of water. We're going to kick it off with cardio for 30 seconds, a little warm up here. So here we go. You could march. You could jog, you could jump jack, out and in. You really can do whatever feels good for you. 30-second warm up. Awesome. All right. So kind of first 3 exercises, intervals here. We're gonna do cardio, warm up, cardio. So for the next move, for our strength move, I want you to come onto the floor. I want you to do a squat, up, lunge, and lunge. Okay, no weights for this one. Forgot what I was doing already. Squat, lunge, and lunge. Your arms can go wherever you would like to, okay? Lunge and lunge. Good, so feet at least shoulder width apart or so for that squat. Big step back, lowering that back knee to the floor. Looking for that 90-degree angle or so. Awesome. Good. Warming up this lower body so that then after this, we can add weights and the band to our movements. 5 seconds for me. Good job. All right, let's get this all the way through and then cardio. All right, so the next one, we're gonna put our band on and we're gonna go into squat with a right side kick, squat, left side kick. We'll alternate that side kick. Good. I'm gonna hold on to my weights as well. And again, those are just for that extra resistance. All right, coming down, let's get our band on. Up above your knees, on your thighs. All right. So I'm just gonna hold the weights for that extra resistance. Squat, lift, right leg kicks. Squat, lift, left leg kicks. Good. You can put your weights in front of you. Kind of just depends on how heavy you're going here. I didn't go crazy heavy. I have 2 8-pounds. Good, sit back those hips. Knees are above those ankles. I'm gonna give you side view. Knees above the ankles, okay? And then right side kick, back to that squat, left side kick. Good, staying in your core always. So pulling our abs in. Good, squeeze those glutes. In just about 5 seconds, everybody. All right, let's get that last one. Now, the band, you can lift it up. You can even keep it on those thighs. I think I'm gonna keep it on my thighs for the cardio. All right, 15 seconds. And then we're gonna take this to reverse leg lift. Right side only. And again, we're just gonna hold the weights just for that little extra. 3, 2, all right. So let's grab your weights. You're just gonna hold them. Left foot front, right foot back, lean forward. Lift, lift. So with the weights, and even if you don't have them, I'm gonna turn to you for this. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades together, pulling your abs in. So you guys know me, traditionally, I like to work as many muscles at one time as we can. So I add a row to this. It's very hard for me not to. But for today's purposes, and because I did a upper body 20-minute circuit for you as well, I'm gonna really keep it into just lower body. But adding the arms, adding the weights in the arms, like I said, really think about your posture, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and it also gives you a bit more core work. Good, little bend in that standing leg, you're almost there. Hamstring glute right up against that band, you got it. All right, I'm keeping that band down, I decided. A little extra lower body, right? All right, we're gonna do the other leg. Left leg lifts. Let's get that cardio. A little cardio in between. You could always just take this as your break, depending on how heavy you're lifting. 5 seconds. I just like to get, again, as much as I can in one workout. So here we are doing cardio. All right, let's hold those weights again. This time it's our left leg. Right foot's front, left foot's back. You're leaning forward. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, plug them in. Left leg up. Good, exhale up, inhale down. You're trying to keep your hips squared to the floor. Good, belly button in. So when you're lifting, that left hip isn't lifting as well. That is staying still. And then you're using your glute and your hamstring to lift. Good, are you pulling into your abs? Is great for balance too. Which, by the way, if you need to hold on to something instead of holding these weights, that would be fine as well. Of course. Good, 5 seconds. 3, 2, you got it. All right, let's take that cardio. A little heart rate booster here. All right, next move. We are gonna take this into just a right leg lift, okay? Again, this is another one where if you need to hold on to something for balance, you can. Good, breathe. Remember to get your water. I started with my water bottle. 3, 2, all right. I'm just gonna hold one weight for this one if you do wanna hold a weight. And then you're gonna take this right leg, find your balance, lift. So we're pushing against that band. Point through that right toe. Good, navel's pulling into that spine. Outer hip, glute. We just did hamstring and glute to the back. Now we're doing the side. Standing leg is slightly bent. And then you'll notice my torso, I'm keeping it nice and tall and straight. I'm not leaning every time I lift this leg. You're also controlling the up and the down, meaning you're not here. Okay, up, down. Your band should be heavy enough that you feel the resistance, light enough that you get a range of motion. So what I mean by that is if you can only lift to here, let's get a band that's not as tight, not as heavy. Good. At least for purposes of today. Sometimes you'll use a band for different purposes. I want you to get some range of motion, but also get the strength. All right, let's get our cardio. We're gonna do that left side. Nice, everybody. Good, use these arms. Any kind of cardio you want, low impact, high impact. All right, here we go. I'm gonna hold my one weight again. Let's do this other side. Find your balance, left leg up and tap. Pull those abs in. We're keeping our torso nice and straight and tall, meaning we're not leaning over to that right side. Good, try to lift up. Again, get that range of motion. Hold on to something if you do need to. You got it. Good, lift and tap. So a couple more. So I was saying, I just did the upper body circuit. I'm doing lower body now, right after the other. These are my workouts today as well. So, which is nice. It gives me motivation to get the videos in for you guys, because I promised these 14 in the month of February. And it gives me my workout. Especially, I will say this morning, I think people have the misconception that instructors are always motivated. I'm here to tell you that is not true. I think a lot of instructors would tell you that, if not all of them. I was sitting at the island with my coffee this morning. There was a little moment that I was not really exercising today. That it was just gonna be maybe like a quick something. All right, we're doing plain old squat. Let's hold a weight or two, whatever you want for this. So I'm gonna give you side view first. Feet wide, we do have the band on, let's use it. Hips back, up, squeeze the glutes, pull your abs in. So I'm just gonna use my weight again as this extra resistance. Big glute squeeze at the top. Yeah, so I did have that moment. And then I was like, Trisha, pull it together. Plus I only have about 5 days to get these last couple workouts in, to film for you guys, to have some good new stuff on the YouTube channel. Good, pull the belly button to the spine, get as low as you can, and notice my chest is staying lifted. Everything's not curled in, you're staying nice and lifted. All right, cardio. Good work, okay. Next move. We are going to go into our wide plie. If you have the band, you're gonna move it down to your shins to kind of like halfway, half at that halfway point of your thigh, of your calves. Some bands aren't gonna do that. If you have the heavy ones like we have the Studio, those like thick ones, that might be kind of more challenging. So you decide. I have more of the elastic bands. All right, and again, I'm gonna hold a weight right in front of me. Wide plie, went heels turned in, toes turned out. Plie, squeeze your glutes here, get a good stretch here. Shoulders are above our hips. All right, side view, shoulders above the hips. It's like you're sliding down a wall. Lower, squeeze to the top. Good, I'll come back to you. When you do lower, look at where your knees are. Those knees should be tracking right up above your ankles. See where mine are right now? So give yours a little check. So you want to be far enough apart that the knees aren't coming past your toes. But then you don't want to be so far, because then you're also limiting your range of motion there. Awesome. We're already about halfway through this workout. So if you haven't done the upper body one, you could do that after this if you have time. Or if you really want to stay lower body focused and you have the time, repeat this another time or two. Or of course there's all the other videos as well. All right, 15 seconds. We're gonna take you into a wide bridge, and then the band comes off for the next rest of the video. So we're gonna be on our backs. I am gonna put my weights on my hip, so grab those weights for that extra. And I'm gonna do it on the rebounder. I want you guys down, of course, on the floor or wherever you are. All right, feet wide. Weights are gonna go right on top of your hips. Hold them on there. Lift and lower. You know what? I am gonna take it to the floor because I lose my range of motion. Here we go. Feet wide. Lift at the top. Lower down. Hamstrings and glutes are squeezing. You have the weights for the extra resistance if you want to. You could use one or two. Good squeeze at the top. Kind of hold it up there for that quick little moment before you come back down again. Exhale up, inhale down. Good, navels to the spine. Nice, good squeeze, lift. All right, there's your timer. As promised, you can take off your band. And then let's get back to your cardio. Okay, next move. Right leg reverse lunge. We're gonna stay with the right leg. And I'm gonna hold my weights again, like I said. Good, almost there, single digits. Let's get this heart rate up. 3, 2. Okay, let's do it. Right leg, reverse lunge. So let me come up here first, side view. Weights in your hands if you want them. Right leg, step back. Front knee above the front ankle, back knee bends towards the floor, as close to 90 degrees as you can. Tap it in, lunge it back. Tap it in, lunge it back. Okay, so I am gonna add a balance to this. If you can, I want you to. Reverse lunge, knee to chest. Someone I just posted on Instagram a move similar to this, being done on the reformer with a loop around the foot. I know it's very hard to visualize, but I have to try it. It's not really an advanced move because you're standing up on the carriage. And it's more like a kick behind you. But yeah, I was like, wow. It's amazing what you can do with that machine, right? Okay, so cardio kick here. I'm gonna grab some water real fast, everybody. Maybe you should too. And then we're gonna do that left leg. Good, 10 more seconds. I do feel like this lower body workout, this video, also does give you a little bit of cardio more than the upper body, just because you are moving your leg so much. I think especially when you're doing these lunges and such. Okay, left leg, big step back. Let me go here first. Knee above the ankle, back knee bends as close to the floor as you can, okay? Keep going. So you're gonna do your tap in right here, or your knee up. By the way, all of these exercises could also be done holding on to something for balance if you needed to, right? You could get rid of all the equipment, hold a chair for balance. You got it. Shoulders above our hips. Pull the belly button in, especially in your exhales, everybody. One more. Beautiful. Okay. Cardio. All right, next move. We're going to take it to a front lunge, and we're going to alternate this one. So front lunge, alternating. And then again, I'm going to hold my weights. Good, 10 more seconds for me, just like this, everybody. Ooh, keep it going. 2 and 1, okay. I'm gonna grab my weights. So let me, again, do front view. We're gonna alternate the feet this time. Right foot steps front. It's the same form as the other lunge. Right knee above the right ankle, back knee bends, push off, lunge, push off. All right, I'm gonna turn to you, it's just easier. It's easier for me to balance. So you really wanna push off that heel as you bring this leg back. Shoulders are above my hips, back is tall, navel's to the spine. Good, lunge, push it off, everybody. You got it. Pulling into our abs. We have just about 10 seconds. And then we're gonna take it to our cardio again. 3, 2, come in, one more. We can, all right. Cardio. Okay. Next move. We're gonna do a right side curtsy lunge. Okay, so right leg's gonna cross behind the left. We're gonna add a balance to this one as well. I'm gonna hold one weight for this one, just because I feel like 2 weights is gonna get in my way when we add the portion for the balance. Okay, so one weight, hold on to that weight right in front of you. Curtsy, you're gonna come up, you're gonna tap, okay, because that's where we're gonna add that balance. Cross that right leg behind the left, lower down, and then if you can, let's add a lift here. A lift. Curtsy, tap or lift. Good. Keep it slow, controlled. Legs are crisscross. I'm gonna give you a little, here's side view curtsy, okay? And then up and kick. Good job. So I guess you could hold both weights. I'm gonna just hold the one. I also feel like I'm being very timid with my balance for some reason. 3, 2, all right, cardio. I think because the rebounder is right there. I think I felt like I was gonna kick it. Okay, so of course we're gonna do the other side. Okay, and then we're gonna get some 2 core focus moves in to give you that, and then you're out of here. These 20 minutes, they go quick. 10 seconds. Good, breathe it out. 3, 2, all right, we ready? One weight, you know what, I'm gonna hold 2 weights this time, all right? Okay, left leg. Curtsy, come up and tap. Good. I moved a little forward because of that rebounder. Okay, are we ready to add our lift? Lift. Yeah, you can kind of keep the weight out of the way. Send it back behind you, or even maybe in front of you. Good. Lower down. Squeeze left. Shoulders above the hips. Navels to the spine. Again, you can hold a chair. You got it. That was my husband that just popped in. If you saw that little sort of that sort of nod. He is, I don't know if I said this, but it's Saturday morning. Well, I think I did because I said this almost didn't happen. Anyway, it's only 9:15. He's heading out to do errands and just probably didn't want to talk. So there he goes. Husband's doing errands. Kate's upstairs on his switch. Puppy dog is napping. All right, 10 seconds. We're gonna come down and hold our plank. Good, breathe. 3, 2. All right, hold your plank. 2 core exercises to finish us off, right? You can be on your palms or your elbows. You can be down on the knees. Anytime also that you have your arms like this above your feet, that does make planks, push-ups, etc. easier, a little easier on you. So if you had like a chair, a bench, a wall, just depends on where you are in your plank journey, right? Good, navels to the spine. Squeeze those legs together, squeeze your glutes. Zip those shoulder blades together. And breathe. Single digits, everybody. Good work. 4. All right, come on down. Let's take that cardio. All right, so last core move. Let's take it down onto your backs. We're gonna do our crisscross, a little oblique work to finish up today. After that, we will do one more cardio, which is just like, we'll consider it a cool down, even though it's just 30 seconds. So cool down as much as you need to after that. And then there's also some stretch yoga videos on the YouTube, so you could do that. All right, crisscross. Come on down onto the floor. Hug the knees into the chest for a moment. Hands behind your head. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Inhale, exhale. Nice controlled movement. Stay with your breath. I don't want you here, at least not today. I want you nice and fluid and focused. Good. Twist. Navels to the spine. Our shoulder blades are up off of the floor as much as you can for me today. Good job. Great big breath, side to side. You got it. Pull those abs in. Sending that leg out nice and straight. Good. Couple seconds. Breathe. Beautiful. All right, come on up. Let's end with our gratitude breath. Take a nice deep breath in. Those arms come up. Grab onto everything you're grateful for. Pull that down with you. Let's get everything else out of the way. Good work today, everybody. Have a great day. If you are doing this pretty quickly and it's the weekend, have a great weekend. And I'll see y'all soon.